Hi guys, this is Nash, and I want to do a segment for you guys the next several weeks called Ministry Minutes. In these segments, I want to teach you a little bit about having your own ministry, whether you're in the beginning stages, you haven't really started yet, or you're several years in and you want to expand. As I was praying about what to talk about today, I felt led to talk about qualifying yourself for ministry. And this comes out of 1 Timothy 3:5. If a man does not know how to rule his own household, how then shall he be able to take care of the church of God? Really, this verse is a qualifier verse. And so God is basically saying you have to be able to take care of your own household before you should be serving the church. Why? Because taking care of your own household is your first job from God. It's a stewardship thing. How are you going to take care of other people's lives if you can't take care of your own life? Now, he gave me 5 power tips in order to help you qualify yourself for ministry. Now, when it says to rule, it means to care and to give attention to, and I think we need to care and give attention to these 5 things I'm going to mention. The first thing is you need to literally take this verse very literal, and you need to take care of your literal house, whether that's a home, that's an apartment or a condo or a villa or just a room or a giant house, whatever it is. What do you need to do to take care of your house? Maybe you need to clean your house, maybe you need to pay some bills, maybe you need to deal with some paperwork. But whatever needs to be done in your house, go ahead and do that because it helps qualify you for ministry. The second thing is that we are all houses of God because we hold the Holy Spirit inside of us. And so we need to take care of our physical self. What do you need to do right now to take care of your physical self? Maybe you need to go to the doctors. Maybe you need to clean yourself, take a shower, whatever it is, maybe you need to just get your personal belongings in order. Maybe you need to book that hair appointment or get a new pair of shoes because yours has a hole in the bottom. Like, whatever it is you need to do to take care of yourself, that's the next thing. Because when we pour out of a place that is not filled up, when we don't fill ourselves up, that's when we can easily become bitter. Before I do a conference or a meeting or something, I try to really take care of myself several days before in order so I don't become bitter that I'm just pouring out to everybody else. I have to take care of myself first. And so make sure you're taking care of your own self. The third thing is you need to take care of your spouse, whether it's your husband or your wife. If they have things that you need to do, you need to do them. Say, for example, we always hear the phrase, the honey-do list, and your wife's been asking you to fix the toilet bowl that's been broken for 3 weeks, but you're just avoiding it, and then you're going to go serve the church, but you're not going to go serve your wife's needs. You disqualified yourself from ministry in that point. And so, same things with wives. Your husband's been asking you to sew his shirt that has a hole in it, but you haven't done it, and it's like you have disqualified yourself to work in the ministry because you're not caring about their needs, you're caring about the churches above their needs. And so that's the third thing. Take care of the things your spouse has asked you to do. I mean, if your spouse is just being lazy and they don't want to do anything themselves, that's different. But if it's something that's genuinely your responsibility as their mate, then you need to go do that. The fourth thing is taking care of your children. Is there anything that your children need you to do for them? Maybe they need you to buy that new soccer equipment for their game. Maybe they need you to read a book with them or something like that. Whatever it is, maybe they just need a conversation with you. Maybe you need to take them out to eat or something like that. But it's taking care of your own household. Your children are part of your household, and so that's the next thing. And the fifth thing is, and of course I can't say a power tip for qualifying yourself for ministry without saying this, and I really believe that it's spending time with God. I think you really need to be spending time with God if you want to be in ministry. You can't not spend any time in the Word and not spend any alone time with God and then just go serve the church. You know why? Because you're not transforming yourself. You need to spend time transforming yourself so you can really be a light to people. Sometimes we have meetings or something, or you go to a meeting and you're just like, the people serving don't seem very thrilled to be here, but maybe it's because they didn't take care of themselves. However, that makes Jesus not look very nice because we're supposed to be examples of the light of Jesus, the love of Jesus. And if we can't be that, then maybe we need to say, hold on, I need to go take care of myself. And then after I've taken care of myself, after I spend time with God, then I'm going to go serve. And so I really want to encourage you guys today to qualify yourself for ministry. You know, you can even do this every day, and I'm going to talk more about this in our Rise conference coming up in March. But, you know, I basically qualify myself for every day with starting out the day with spending time with God, then cleaning the house, then taking care of myself, you know, whatever I need to do, and then I start working on the ministry. You know, there might be times where God interrupts your prayer time and says, go do something for the ministry, but try to keep things in order. You know, serving the church should come out of a place where you are full up, not burnt out, so you can really have the most results. And if you all have already signed up for our Rise conference on March 23rd, where we're going to be teaching ministers how to grow and expand, and people that want to start their own ministry, how to do that. If you already signed up, I want to encourage you to do these things before the conference. Qualify yourself for ministry. Take care of everything you need to do at home, because we're going to be teaching and training you with lots of new things, and you're going to want to implement them right away. But then if you haven't dealt with these things, God's going to say, hey, go put the laundry away, when you really want to be like, oh, I want to work on my email list, or I want to work on this video, or I want to work on this sermon that I want to preach, you know? And so go spend the next several weeks qualifying yourself for ministry, and I look forward to seeing you guys at Rise. And if you can't come to Rise, just take this to heart and just really qualify yourself. And even if you're already in ministry and things seem to have stopped for you, maybe you need to go back and re-qualify yourself. Well, anyway, you guys, I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope this was helpful, and I should be coming out with another Ministry Minute soon. Love you guys. Bye.